Hey guys, so I thought I would film this over again because the original video I talked about on Instagram, so some of you might have heard, and it was up for like a second, but then for some reason uploading the video from my phone to YouTube is majorly tweaking out, and I don't know why. So let's try this again, and I'm just gonna film on my laptop and upload it that way because YouTube is not like my phone. But again, it's nighttime. I have no makeup on. I have zit cream on my face because my skin has been stressed. Why? Because the holidays are real stressful. So don't get me wrong. I love the holidays. I love being able to go home. I like road tripping home and fun and cozy dates and like all the fun, like surprisey, cute stuff that holidays bring. But at the same time, that also triggers a lot of anxiety. Why? Because it's simply put, it changes my routine. And that's super stressful. If you're an anxious person and you're like, wait, I do my things and I don't like anything. No, like I don't want to have to do all these things. And oh my gosh, my computer's tripping out. Okay, now it's not doing it anymore. Oh my gosh, let me scoot closer. Okay, so, and if you're like me, that can be a lot of stress. And if you're already stressed because of other things going on outside the holidays, like I'm having a little bit of health issues with my kitty, and it's really stressing me out, hence my skin breaking out. The holidays on top of that is just like, bleh, like it's hard to deal with multiple stressors at once. So thought I would take the time to just give you a little bit of tips you can do. So one thing that's really awesome and you can do is breathing exercises. And one of the ones they recommend is to breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, and then breathe out. So let's breathe. We'll do one together, but you mostly do it because I don't think I can do it and talk at the same time. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. So doing that to just kind of calm down. It's okay. You can get through it. It's all good. So there's one. Tip number 2, which seems so silly, and people always share this tip. It's a very common tip I've seen around, but for some reason, it seems silly, but it really does help. For example, I just drove home today, and it was, because it was rainy and people were driving slow. It was like, oh gosh, a 6-hour car drive. And I was feeling really anxious about it. I was really anxious about it in the beginning, mostly because I was having to leave my cat at the doctor's office. So that was in the back of my head, and being in this long car ride. And because I've been so stressed and anxious about my cat and about this road trip, I was having stomach troubles. Not full blown, but I call it my worry tummy. My worry tummy was in full effect, even though I really wasn't eating anything because I don't like to eat anything when I road trip because I want to get from point A to B as fast as I can. But anyway, so I was stressing out. Every time I had to pull over, I would just get really stressed out that I was going to be sick and I was going to be trapped, and I was like, oh my God, I have 3 more hours in the car, and this is my personal hell. And my mind would just start going and snowballing. So what I would do is I would be driving, and whenever I felt myself starting to snowball, I would stop, consciously stop, and just be like, stop it. No, you're fine. You could do this. And I literally out loud would say, I can do this. I will do this. I can do this. And I will do this. And I also was thinking about why I was doing this. I wanted to come home so I can see my family and be with them for the holidays. And I was doing this for them. And I needed to get through this hard part to also prove to myself that I could do this, that I could do this drive, even though it triggers my anxiety. For some reason, I think it's just because I'm really stressed out right now. I've done this drive so many times. For some reason lately, it's been tweaking me out. And that helped so much just to kind of breathe. There's also supplements you can take over the counter. You can find a lot of good stuff at Whole Foods or Mother's or any of those health stores. 5-HTP is a lovely natural supplement you can have, or medication. Sometimes if you have medicine from therapy, I have like my emergency stash, which I only take worst case scenario. I can't calm down. Usually I take it before flying because I cannot calm the F down with flying. And I only will, even though it says I can take 1 to 2, I literally will only take half a tablet just to take the edge off so I can then better use my breathing techniques. And also, I had my worry stone with me in the car, and just kind of playing with that while driving helped a lot too. But anyway, long story short, I'm rambling. See, this video was so much better first time. But my number one tip though, honestly guys, is to talk about it. Talk about it, because sometimes that's the best medicine right there, is just finding someone who they don't have to understand, they don't have to have anxiety too, but just someone who will listen, and someone who will say it's going to be okay. You can get through it. You'll be okay. You are so brave to do it, even though you're anxious, and to just push through. You just need somebody just to get it off your chest, and sometimes even just verbalizing it just takes a weight off you so much. It just makes it more tolerable, I guess. And you need to talk about these things, because the more you keep it bottled up, the more anxious you're going to get. And I like to say almost verbalizing it kind of makes your mind also reality check it, because we can snowball and our mind plays such lovely tricks on us in our imagination and will make things so much scarier and much more of a big a deal than they are. And then when you talk to somebody about it, that person's like, it's really not a big deal. It almost like, oh, you're right. It's not. I don't know why I'm freaking out about it. Okay, I feel better. Like, I'm a little apprehensive still, but okay. See, it just helps to realign your perspective. So honestly, guys, talk about it. Also, be nice. Be nice to yourself. I was hating the drive for like the first, I think I finally calmed down 4 hours in. And but I was just nice, and I knew I had to do it, because you have to conquer your fears, and I couldn't just not do it. Like, what am I going to do? Just be alone for the holidays? No. Flying is worse, so might as well drive. So just, you have to do it, you guys. So take those baby steps, challenge yourself, because, oh my gosh, what's that saying? Being brave isn't the absence of fear. Bravery is the ability to push forward even though you are afraid. So I'll leave you with that. And I wish you guys a very happy holidays. And I hope your anxiety is nice to you. And I hope this helps. And I will talk to you later.